I mean, okay, there are some vampire in this show, but that is not what this show is actually about. Call of the Night. This anime is about the one feeling that every teenager has at 3 a.m. Like when the whole world feels like it doesn't fit you anymore. And somehow only a girl with a fang can only understand you. So quickly, just let's get into it, okay? I'll tell you. So season 1, Yamori, a 14-year-old guy who cannot sleep at night. Okay, school pointless to him, relationship fake, and his future he doesn't care at all. And that man was going through it, like really going through it with something messed up things. And he do just one thing: he sneak out at night, not to parties, not to do crazy hangouts. He just walk because nighttime feel like way good and calm than the daytime to him. And then one night he meet Nazuna, a fangirl that he need in his life. At some point, everyone need a fangirl in their life to calm them down. And she's a vampire, so she just bite him and offer him to turn him into a vampire too. But here's where the show gets actually intelligent. There's one twist behind it. You can only become a vampire if you fall in love with her, the fangirl. You need to fall in love with her to become a vampire like her. And that's the whole plot of this anime. Just a simple, normal plot. So now, our main character Kaoi is just trying to figure it out. Does he really love her? Do I actually love her? Do I even know what love is? Does love feel different at 14 than it does at 40? Am I running away from life or running towards something? Bro, for a show with a cute art style and a jazz music, this goes way too deep. Literally, way too deep, man. One of the most interesting dynamics in the anime right now, for me personally. Nazuna isn't just trying to manipulate him, she isn't a villain at all, by. She's a pure soul, and you can watch that in anime too. She's just lonely like Kaoi. She's a vampire who doesn't belong in the vampire world, and our main Kaoi is a human who doesn't belong in a human world. They both felt alone in their own separate world, so that's why they connect in this anime. They both are outcasts, and one just happened to have a fang. And what I love about the show is that the show never rushes their relationship. Season 1 is basically just Kawi realizing that he's allowed to want things in his life, that he's allowed to feel something in his life, in his heart. He starts to understand himself through her. Is that love? Maybe or maybe not. But it's something real. And now, if you have read the manga, you already know where this is going, and you are probably screaming at the anime only fans for right now. But for everyone else, the manga Kotoyama goes much further into vampire lore. We learn more about how vampire actually work, why love is the condition in this anime, what it costs to turn someone actually into a vampire, and what is Nazuna actual past look alike. There's a whole mythology under the surface that anime only scratches, and the manga goes into Kaiju character development in a way that feel almost uncontrollably real. Like the way he questioned whether his feelings are genuinely real or whether he just want something. You know what I mean, right? And the meta awareness of your own emotions, that's not a typical shonen stuff. That's a psychological fiction wearing a vampire costume right there. Season 2 is okay, this is where this thing gets complicated for anime only watchers. And I mean that as a compliment. Season 1 Kai was learning just about his feeling, and season 2 is about what to do with those feelings. Other vampires get introduced and suddenly the stakes are real here. Because these aren't all friendly, jazz loving, sitting rooftop vampire at all. Some of them have actual agenda. Okay, their personal opinion and Nazuna freedom, her safety is the part of their equation. And what makes season 2 hit differently is that Kao just doesn't become a action hero. He just stays fundamentally the same kid he was in season 1. thoughtful, uncertain, and totally honest with his feelings. He grows without losing himself, which is honestly rare in anime than you think. And the love question, it gets more complicated. Not because cows stop caring, because he start understanding what real care actually looks like. It's not a confession, it's not a kiss, it's not a tap. It's choosing someone every night over and over and over again. Okay, just for the real talk. Call of the Night is not really just about vampires, and we established that. It's about insomnia of the soul. The feeling where you wake up at the middle of night and thought everything during the day felt like a performance, like you were just going through a roller coaster of emotions for the sake of it. Kawi represent every person who ever felt like the version of themselves that everyone sees isn't actually them. And nighttime in this show is the one place where you get to be real, where the expectation drops and you don't have to perform anymore for anyone. Nazuna doesn't just fix Kawi, she just gave him permission to exist without apologizing for it. And that's not a vampire thing, that's a human thing, my friend. You should do it too. So here where I give you the reality check that this anime actually give you. There's a one quote that I kept thinking about when I was watching this show, okay? By Muhammad Ali. Like Muhammad Ali once said, the man who has no imagination has no wings to fly. So Kaoi has no imagination for his life. He couldn't picture a version of himself that wants to be alive. Sounds familiar to you? Because here's the real life truth this anime is pointing at. The reason so many of us feel like we don't fit is because we are trying to live someone else's idea of living a good life. You are not a broken person, you are not a broken, you are just in the wrong environment, or the wrong crowd, or the wrong 9 to 5, or the wrong friend circle. That has nothing to do with you, who you actually are at a 3 a.m. night. And there's another quote from C.S. Lewis that's hit way hard here. You are never too old to set a new goal or to sow a new dream. Who is 14 and he already gave up on his life? Don't be Kawi at the start of your story. Be Kawi at the end. Someone who finally decides they are worth something. Call of the Night is a rare anime that respects your intelligence and feelings at the same time. Season 1, Season 2 and whole manga, it's all worth your time. And if you have already watched it, drop your favorite part. I'll read it all. I swear, I'll read it all. And if you haven't, go watch it at night, obviously. Well, I'm the Nutty Guy. Subscribe if this hit different to you, and I'll see you in the next one.
No way! You've got it!